See, what we have here is a modern build by Thunderchild underscore 87 on the workshop. I'm kind of upset that I didn't discover this creation when I was in the process of building Jones Mansion, because I would have loved to have this as one of my guest house on the property. But I got other plans for it right now, so I'm coming back as the property bro of Planco in this video. Taking a break from my little October videos for Halloween and things like that to see if I could tackle this project right here created by Thunderchild 87. And what I wanted to do is to show you guys how I do in my interiors now and what I like to do on Planet Coaster. So what I wanted to see is if I'll be able to turn this building into an Airbnb right here on the property of my Planco bowling alley. Yeah. So right now I'm just doing a little touch ups, adding little things to it, and I'm gonna break this thing down a little bit and make some additions to it and turn it into a whole another creation and create a nice modern build Airbnb created by Thunderchild 87 and Scott Boogie. So enjoy the video. For that wonderful intro, like I was saying, this creation was created by Thunderchild 87 on the workshop. I thought it was a wonderful creation, so I decided to, as you've seen in the beginning of the video, starting off, um, to add my touches to it and extend it out and make it into something else as well, like Airbnb here on this sandbox here with oh, by the way, do me a favor, guys, man. Go on to the workshop, man, and go ahead and download my Planko bowling alley and give it a look. See, go and vote on it, man. Let's try to get this thing to the front page of the workshop, man. Real creative, man. It's original, man. Never seen anybody make one of these on the game, man. That actually looks like a bowling alley, man. But yeah, go ahead and do that for your boy right quick. But what I wanted to do a little bit in this video, not too much. I wanted to show you guys like how I be, coming up with these ideas that I be coming up with, man, for interiors now and how I, lay them out. Um, Cause like I build my parks and things like that, man. But I found out that I like doing like kind of walkthrough things like that and making my concept parks or whatever. But I really like doing stuff like this with the, making like neighborhoods and things like that. I think that was the Hinch community park. I think it started with that park. If you haven't checked that park out, go check it out, man. It's basically like I basically had a like cul-de-sac community outside of the park. So with a high school. So yeah, so just yeah, check that out, man. But I'm having fun with things like this. So one thing I want to do, like when I get stuff like this, and like I said, I like to blend my creativity with another creator's creativity on Planet Coaster. I want to kind of give y'all a behind the scenes, in depth look at how I do that. So when you first saw the intro, it was just the regular building at first, but um, through the course of that little quick speed build, I knocked out a wall to add two more rooms on this side, which is going to be the bedroom, a bedroom here, and a bathroom, the bathroom in this house. Because it's a small house, so it's not like Jones Mansion, where we had a lot of space that we can section off a lot of stuff and put a couple of bathrooms in there. So it's only gonna be like one bathroom in this house that's gonna be down there. I'm trying to see if I want to make this a guest. I'm actually thinking about making this the master bedroom right here actually, and downstairs is a guest bedroom, and then it's gonna be the patio right there. I'm gonna have some of those custom chairs out here. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna put over here. It's still up for grabs of what I want to put right there. for the most part. So I'm basically gonna work on stuff that I know that I want to do to the house, and that's probably what we're gonna do in this video. So basically, that's gonna be out here. What I wanted to do out here is really gonna be cool. So, um, what I wanted to do for this little space right here is wanted to have like a little exercise area, for whoever comes to the Airbnb here, So this gonna be the Airbnb here at the Planco Bowling Alley area right there. So whenever we have a tournament in there, one of the professional bowlers, they want to get a room, get them somewhere to stay, they gonna stay right here. If they, first come, first serve. But what I wanted to do is put a couple of my Peloton bikes right there, with a TV set up right there. Yeah. So that'll be cool. And I'm putting this wall up around it because I want to put a swimming pool, like a little small swimming pool. I want to show anybody who's new to the game and playing Panic Coaster and see a lot of people with swimming pools or want to know how to make one that looks realistic, man. I want to, I done got kind of good at that. So, um, because at first, when I used to make my pools, I used to just dig out the terrain, like try to make it as smooth as possible and then drop water in it. But then I found a better way to do that to make it look neater, cleaner, and look realistic. So that's what we may work on that. I'm gonna say we may, because I don't want the video to be too long right now in this series here because, um, yeah, I just don't. All right, so let's get started with something here. So, like I said, I wanted to do a pool or whatever. So, I want the pool to start maybe. Man, good question. What do I want the pool to? Well, maybe it'd be behind the house. Cause like if it's behind the house here, we could add like if it's behind the house. See, I could make it look decorative. Cause like if it's behind the house here, I could put like some rocks there, and it could be like a little waterfall in the pool as well. That would be cool, but I don't want to dig it out too much where it's bleeding through the wall here. So that's where it's gonna be kind of tough. So let's get at a crack real quick and see how we can do this real quick. Yeah, see, yeah, if it go down like this, I'm cool. I don't want it to. See, it's already a hole right there. Where that hole come from? There's already a hole. Somebody already was digging a swimming pool here. I want the first one to put a pool here or something. What's going on? That's going to see that right here. That's gonna make it a super deep end if we do that. But that ain't finna work. That definitely ain't gonna work. But we finna try to dig us a pool out. We can have us a deep end. We're not gonna sweat it. Not gonna sweat it. Every pool has a deep end. You know. All right. But the thing is, for me, like, what I'm saying, this ain't how everybody do it, but I'm just saying, this the thing is for me, like, to make the look that I'm trying to get, I try to dig out the hole that I'm trying to make for my swimming pool as neat as possible. And what I mean by neat, like, just as clean as I can, because what I want to do is, because what you're gonna have to do after this is put walls up, so you don't want none of the terrain bleeding through the walls, so it'll look neat. So I try to do it as clean as I can, because it's also gonna have a floor in it too. So it don't matter how deep you dig it or whatever, you know what I mean. So don't worry about that, you know. Cause sometimes I even flatten out the bottom if I feel like doing that, which I may just do. Let's see, flatten out the bottom here, alright, cause all that's gonna get kind of covered up anyway. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna try to put a wall up anyway, so we'll see how it come out though. Alright, so let's go back to pushing this in. I tell you, Planet Coaster got the perfect timing awards when it comes to the music, don't they? They know exactly when to play that music when they know you trying to create something. Alright. I don't want to keep pushing and pushing too much. All right. I just want it to be right, man. I'll be kind of, oh, come on, that's pushing the wrong thing. I just be wanting things to be right. Cause like I say, I'm not the best creator on here, but I feel like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I create some nice things now. All right, so let me show y'all how I be doing stuff now, man. That's all. That's all. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, man. All right, here we go. I was about to say subside, but I mean subscribe. You know what I mean? All right, so now I got that. I want to see. It's not perfect like I want it to be, but I could fix that afterwards. But the next step is the part that's gonna be kind of challenging, which is adding a wall in this thing, which you want to get like the smooth concrete actually, and I think that's all the way at the bottom. I think. Yeah, here it is right here, the smooth concrete. So you want to grab you these. Yeah, see that thing, that hole is kind of deep. So yeah, I'm not gonna need all of that hole, you know. But I wanna. Now the thing is with the wall around the pool, this could go in the terrain a little bit. Depend on. Let me see. Depend on how this works. Let me see. You just want to line your pool up so you can get the shape of what you want your pool to be. Yeah, all right, I gotta cut it over there. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I gotta cut it there. All right, so now this is what I want. This is where the lining of the pool is gonna be. So now I see where every place I'm gonna have to redo the terrain. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to redo the terrain. All right, yeah, let me put it here. So I'm gonna have to redo all of that terrain there. But at least I got the. Hold up, man. What's going on? This the end of the. Oh, yeah, it probably is the end of that one. Cause all right, son upstairs with my other son Matthias. Yeah, so might hear a little bump in the two guys. I apologize for that. All right, now let's see if we can clean this up some. Like I tell you, this is kind of complicated. It's a little tricky. Sometimes you may get it one good time, but like sometimes I like to put the frame of the pool in first, then dig it out, because it's easier to, cover up the spaces and did it left. All right, so I did miss a hole. I did miss a piece. All right, so now we got that. All right, so let me, man, I didn't want to push it that much, but man, all right, I'll take it. Cause I'm gonna have to see if I could flatten some of this back out to touch the end. I'll try to bring some of this back up to cover up the edge of that there. But you gotta be real gentle with it. Real. Let me take some of the intensity out. Still is too high. That still is a lot. Come on, man. Alright. Too much. Alright, bear with your boy, bear with your boy. Like I said, this Planet Coaster, man, it's difficult doing some of this stuff sometimes. Alright, so now, oh, missed the spot. It's like GTA, missed the spot. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do this as perfect as I can. Alright, let's Let's go over here. So use the edge of the circle to try to push. Cause it look like I'm gonna have to oh, let me go back. Come on now, what are you doing? Alright, let's see. Let's see how that'll work. I got another idea, so bear with me. I'm doing something here. I got an idea. I forgot it was another way I did it too before, and it worked. So let's see if we can get it to. Nah, it ain't gonna work with that sticking out like that though. I need it to kind of still be as. I may leave it like that. I may leave it like that, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just move this up some and see what happens. Pull this up so it can be like flush. Well, not even that this is flush, but you know. Alright, now let me see if I could smooth this out. See, we got a few bleeding walls, which is what I was telling you about. You know, you're gonna have some of the wall bleeding in, but then you can always go over that and fix it later. You can always go over that and fix that later. So don't worry about that. Alright, then I'm trying to keep it as clean as I can with terrain. With trying to keep it clean as I can with terrain and stuff, but it's not seeming to want to cooperate with that aspect. So we're gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna end up putting flooring around this anyway. So that's what I might have to do. Just go with that flooring around the edge to cover up that little gap on this one. That's what we're gonna have to do to cover up that little gap on this one. Cause I'm not worried about the bottom. I'm not worried about the bottom terrain because we still got to add more walls onto the pool and then the floor. But let's try to see if we can clean this up as much as we can here so we can duplicate this. I hate that they ain't just let it stay where it was at and just let me drop it down. But either way, you know, Planet Coaster always gotta make everything difficult. You put your walls in here. Now that should be cool right there. But we need to get rid of that right there though. So we need to push that in. Push that in. Now we could add we actually could add the floor now. So what you want to do is basically just go right to create and get the roof, the flat roof pieces. You need the same thing, you know. Yeah, that's rough though. So let me see, which one of these, do they got a, I thought they had a smooth concrete piece. Yeah, here you go. Alright, there you go. The smooth concrete right there. And we just gonna line the bottom of the pool with this. You know what I'm saying? So this is just the way I do mine. You know, you can do yours differently, or if you know another way you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Feel free. You know, this just Scott Boogie way of doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you a few tricks, man. That, you know, make you, you know what I'm saying? Make you some fly stuff for your own on Planet Coaster. You know. See, like now, custom stuff like this is what I like to make now. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm not saying that none of the other stuff, you know, makes sense. You know what I mean? When it was being created, like a lot of all the custom things make sense. But what I mean by it makes sense, and like a lot of it be overscaled, oversized. You know what I'm saying? See, with a swimming pool or you know, if arcades and things like that, that's kind of realistic. You know, a lot of stuff in there be kind of oversized and stuff like that. So, you know, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So now we have our floor here, you know what I'm saying? But we also got that ugly looking gap around our pool, you know what I'm saying? Right there, you know, from the terrain that we just can't manage to smooth out, right? Let me try one more time, and then if not, you know, we're gonna go to plan B, which I always have when I'm doing these type of projects. I know it bled through the wall there. I just know it did. Oh, it didn't actually. Just that one little area. I may just leave that alone. That's the cleanest we done got it right now. All right, let's try a little more. Let's try a little more. I know they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? You know. But I gotta fill in these spaces though, you know, to make it look right. And that just bled through right there because I had to put that piece there. That's what the problem is. This little area here. So let's flatten it out there, smooth it out there. Then let's try to just go from this side and do it and see, keep it from bleeding through the wall so much, man. All right, there we go. A little more. All right, I'll take that. Then we can add some wall around that. Now let's do this over here. Same thing over here. Come on. Don't mess up the cycle here. Come on. All right. All right. Yeah, we got a little bleedage. A little bleedage. All right, try it again. You know what I'm saying? You know, see, this normally why I don't do a lot of build videos like these, man. You know, it's a trial and error process for me when I do stuff, you know. But I just thought I'd bring you guys along this time as I flip out this blueprint by Thunderchild 87, you know, so I can show you guys how I like to play the game, how I have fun on the game now, you know, doing things like this. All right, so now as you can see, you got a realistic looking pool for the most part, and we got a little bleedage over here, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. There we go. But it's like every time you take that little piece out and make it, all right, take the intensity down, man. All right. Oh, whoa, whoa. I think that's what it is. The intensity is too much. I just need a little bit. I just need a little bit of it to be clean, you know, a little bit of it to be clean, and then we can add a makeshift flooring around it, you know, to dress it up, so you don't see these little gaps, you know. You know, well, you know, here we go. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying the video right now. You know what I mean? This is, you know, I'm actually taking a break from my October video, so I wanted to come in here and show y'all what the next upcoming project is about to be. Um, well, one of many, you know, but yeah, this is what we're gonna be working on right now as of Yeah, right now. I think I need to bring that down some now. I may need to bring that down some now because doing that is making the pool. Well, not really. Not really. Let's see. Not really. I'm just gonna have to flatten everything out around here. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. But 'cause like I say, we gonna put flooring over this anyway. We about to put flooring over this anyway. Goodness gracious. All right, so we just gonna go and put that flooring around this so we can get rid of this. So we can stop worrying about trying to do the terraining. So that's why I say some people who be doing that terrain, man, and they be terraining crazy, man. Man, I don't know how they do that stuff. All right, so I need to scan both of those, but they might not let me do that. Nope, cause that's gonna be two building pieces. Damn. All right, so we're gonna have to make our makeshift floor here and see how that comes out. So basically, we need to straighten this out though. Ah, forgot I was still on the push. Try to flatten this stuff out. All right, now let's cut to the chase and go and see what kind of flooring we want to put around our pool. Do we want the sandstone? Yeah, that might work. That might work right there, but we're gonna start on this side and then we're gonna get to see how much we're gonna need to flatten. Then you basically gonna have to have a step up to the thing for the pool area anyway. Somewhat. And I don't want that to go out like that. So yeah. Yeah, so now I get to see how much of this I'm gonna have to remove. Well, you know what? I want all this piece to be smooth, so see it's going over. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool if it go over that thing. That's cool if it go over into the pool. But not I don't want to go over too much into the pool though. Alright, hold on, let me stop for a minute. Let me go back to this terrain. Get that out of there. Yeah, alright. Now back to this. Alright, now we wanna make it back to this. I don't think I ever used this sandstone for my pool floor before. First time. So far it's not looking bad at all. But like I said, we want to cover up them gaps, but we're not gonna be able to do that because we're gonna have to make. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. It's uneven. It's uneven, so we're gonna have to make some adjustments. It's gonna have to be adjusted a bit. Alright, so let's stop right there and see if we can make that adjustment. But like I said, it's only gonna let me move each piece. Let's see. Let's see how we can do this, man. Trying to clean it up. Just clean it up. See, doing that, I'm gonna have to do a lot more terrain pushing. All right, so that's one piece. I gotta move that bottom piece. Since they don't let you. All right, now how the flooring look. All right, now let's terrain again. All right. This bottom piece look like it's not even though. I hate that it be moving like that, but you can't see, man. Like where you lining it up at. I did not want to rotate this thing, Planet Coaster. What are you doing? All right, so that's why I said we're not gonna do a lot of stuff to the project today, because I knew the swimming pool was gonna probably take up majority of the video, because it's the most time consuming when you want to get it to look right. When you want to get it to look the best that you can get it. Let me see now how that is. All right, that ain't too bad. Now I just need to fix the floor, man. Fix the flooring. I gotta adjust the flooring again, and maybe add a few more pieces in it to cover up the gaps now. All right, yeah, just add a few more pieces now. All right, you know what I mean? There we go. All right, and just need to finish adding this outside flooring we gonna put out here. We'll worry about that right there in a minute. Cause right here, if you go in there, it's gonna go in the house, right? Yep, sure is. So what we gonna do here is maybe have like a little lip, yeah, of the path of the pool. So you can walk around. It's like an overhang over the pool. Maybe I have like some little water spouts under that. You know, yeah, that'll work. Now here, come on, son, sit down. Dang, I didn't want to do that. All right, here we go. We're gonna have a little crashing going on over here, but that's what happens when you use these. But I know a way to fix that a little bit. I really do. I know a way to combat that a little bit, but let's see if we can let's see if we can go and do it though. Just highlight the pieces that's flickering. Split that piece from the building, and then just lift it a bit. You know what I'm saying? Easy fix. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you fix that. So now this is the outline of our pool that we're gonna have here at our Airbnb here at Planco Bowl. Still got a little bit of areas we could fix with the terrain, but I'll work on that some other time. But hold up, let's clean up the terrain over here though. Oh, didn't want to push this down. Didn't want to do that either. I wanted to flatten this out. Alright, let's fix this one more bleeding piece right here. You know, Cause that stuff, I don't know about you guys, the flickering pieces sometimes, kind of irritates me sometimes. But there we go. So you just lift it a bit to get rid of the flickering. Um, so let's see if we can kind of flatten the terrain a little bit to smooth it out around. Come on, around our new flooring to make it look a little neater, just the best as we can. The best that we can. We're gonna try to. All right, there we go. That came out okay there. All right, all right. Let's get this going. It's coming out okay now. All right, and see. All right, smooth this out. No, 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 no. All right. To clean this thing up is good, like a nice hairline. We want to try to button this thing on up. So maybe I will add. Well, since we done separated this from the building, let's duplicate this piece. Ah, but then it ain't gonna, you know, it's not gonna be on the grid, and it's gonna keep on. You gonna have to keep lining it up. Pretty much. So this what we gonna do then. We gonna make this quick, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I say, I know we probably already over about 30 minutes in video recording. 'Cause like I say, trying to do stuff like this is complicated. It's complicated sometimes. All right, see, I can put this there because it's not bleeding. But you know what? No, let's start on this side and see what happens, man. So we gonna have just a tad bit of space for some crashing here. Or no, maybe not. All right, so that's how we gonna clean that up there. Fix that little terrain piece right there. No, man, what are you doing? Get out of there. What's it? What? Oh, let's say get out of there. All right, so there we have it, guys. There go our pool right there. Now, in the beginning of the video, you've seen it was just this facade here, and then I got the staircasing in here that we're gonna use. So maybe next time I come in this sandbox and work on the Airbnb, we'll do one of the rooms. We'll do one of the rooms, work on one of the rooms. But the last thing we need to do here is test our water here in the pool. Make sure we good with the water. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we need to take it down. There we go. Now, there we have it. You know what I'm saying? A wonderful looking pool, realistic looking pool here on Planet Coaster. Um, I may make a diving board on this side, put a diving board on this side. Uh, yeah, a couple more things I'm gonna add to this and touch it up and, finish putting our fencing that we got here around the pool here as well. Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, guys, don't forget to smash that like button, that subscribe button as well, especially if this tip helped you out, man, as far as like making your pools look realistic, man. Instead of them little ponds, man, 'cause that's what I used to make. I used to make swimming ponds, not swimming pools. It was just a big hole with water in it, and then, I found out putting walls in there and making linings in those little holes, man, and covering them up, they look more aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah. With all that being said, don't forget to go to the workshop as well, guys, and download my Planco bowling alley, man. Let's try to get this thing to the front page of the workshop, man, because the workshop be broke, man. We need some new stuff on there, man. We need some fresh faces on the workshop on there, some fresh faces with some fresh new creations on there, man. So, yeah. So until next time, guys, and until my next Planet Coaster video, I'll catch you guys in the next one.